Hello everybody. Today I want to show you how to create a sample budget sheet using Microsoft Excel program. As you can see here, I have already started to create a budget sheet for John Smith. I put his name on A1 and budget sheet on A2, and for the year of 2009, which I actually want to change that for the month of May. It's that simple to change something if you mess up. So then what I have done here is just started listing the expenses for John Smith. I have his housing expense, and then next to that I have monthly and yearly. Then I have just the expenses that he might have. He might already have his rent or mortgage paid off. That could be telephone, this can be electric, then just list the expenses on down, water. I'll just list the expenses first. Let's go with heat, there. Which most of these expenses will be included in your electric bill, but just in case it's an individual expense for you, then you already have that. So I'll list a few of these expenses on down through here. Let's just say that's all he has for housing expense. So then what I want to do is skip a line. Then I want to go to put in his transportation expenses. And I'll put in his auto loans, gas, and if John don't have a car, let's just put in public transportation. Okay, and that brings me to a good point. As you can see, it overflowed the column. So how you change that is you go up here and you put your arrow you're going to put your arrow here, and you can make this column as wide as you need to so that everything fits into it, and everything else will automatically move over. Okay, so we've got his transportation expenses. Let's go with his food. As you can see, I'm skipping a line so that I can keep these separate from each other, and if you really want to keep them separate, you can also type in the monthly and yearly out here. And how I'm navigating this so fast is just using the arrow keys on my keyboard. So then we've got food. Let's go with, I'm skipping around a little bit. If you're looking at your budget sheet and trying to figure out what I'm doing, I'm just skipping around, putting in some expenses, trying to do this kind of fast so that I can get it out there where you can see it. And also you can see that I'm not really sticking to everything on that budget sheet that I had you print out. This is just tailored to John Smith's needs, what he might spend money on. So let's just use these right here for now, and put in some things so that we can get started here. Let's see. That might be a little bit low for his gas price. Let's say he had to get a little change. Let's say he rides the bus sometimes, so let's say he spends $5 a month on the bus. Groceries, $300. Eating out's expensive. Alright, then after you list your last expense, you'll want to come over here and put in total expenses. Then over here, you're going to put in equals sum of B7, which is where our first expense is. As you can see, it put a blue box around it, then a colon, and then B26, which is where our last expense is. And as you can see, it drew a box around all of those expenses. If you have expenses that are not boxed in, you need to make a correction. Maybe you didn't put in the right column number or something. Then you're going to close the parentheses and hit equals. That's going to add up every one of the expenses in all of those columns for you. So John Smith's monthly expenses are $1,395. Now if you want to multiply these by and get his yearly expense, then you'll want to do something different. What you will want to do to get his yearly expense would be equals product, open parentheses, and then the column is B7, and then you will put a comma and put in 12 because there's 12 months in the year, and you want to multiply column B7 by 12, and then just hit enter. That's going to give you 1200. So equals product, open parentheses, B8, comma 12. And that's going to give you 2400. And then just do the same thing for all of your yearly expenses. And then once you get to the bottom down here, you'll just do equals sum of C7 through C26, which by the time you add up all your yearly expenses, it'll come down to column 26, and that's going to give you your sum for your yearly expenses. If you have any questions on how to do this, just feel free to contact me or leave me a comment, and I will explain further in detail. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun creating your budget sheet.